Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 1014. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skyroger, that's Durham's online community paper. Check it out at durhamskyroger.com. As Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I do invite you to click on that link right there on the Facebook side. I think I posted it. Did I? I think I did. Yes, I did. So you can click on that link if you want to join me on camera. I'll bring you on right after I do the weather. And it's a great way to get the word out about your special event or promote your business or whatever you'd like to do. That would be super awesome. You just say hello. And if you share this out, that would also be great because then more people here in Durham can find out what's happening. So let me put on my specs and move my keyboard. Grab my iPad. All righty. And I found out, remember I was saying last week that I heard a little hint that the libraries might be open on Sundays. Well, the main library is now open on Sundays, which is super awesome. I think it's from it's in the sky, right? What is it, 1 to 5? I'll check in just. Hey, oh my goodness, Dave and Scobie are both here. Let me put their comments on. So Dave is saying, "Woo wee, indeed. Hope you had a really great weekend." And then Scobie is saying, Scopey is here. And Scopey's going to join me on camera, I think, Thursday, because tomorrow, wait, let me check my schedule. Because I think tomorrow I have an event to go to. Let's see. Yeah, so tomorrow I'll be at an event from noon until 2. And then I think Scopey will be on Thursday. Can't wait because he's going to be doing something very special on Friday for Third Friday. So, yeah. So looking forward to that, Scopey, indeed. Dave is saying Scooper. Oh, wait, fist bump. Boom. Oh, Scopey. Yeah, he's saying Scopey. Okay. Scopey. Correction. There you go. Fist bump. Making friends across the internet. Love it. Love it. So this show is going to be slightly shortened. I'm going to try not to talk so. Oh, shout out to NCC, North Carolina Central University. There you go. Our local university. I mean, in addition to, of course, Duke. Okay, let me continue. Let's see. So there's so much on this page. I'm just going to grab just a couple of items. Now, with today being the 14th, that means that tomorrow is the day that you can help the city by joining one of these committees. They have vacancies on the Citizens Advisory Committee, the Durham Affordable Housing Implementation Committee, and the Participatory Budgeting Steering Committee on Youth. And that's determining how the money is spent on youth programming. So if you're interested in that, then definitely, let the city know by end of day. Well, first, go to Durham Sky. Oh, Scopey saying thanks. Absolutely, Scopey. Absolutely. Can't wait. So, I lost my train of thought. But that's okay. Let me just continue because I do tend to go on a lot and I don't want to take up your entire lunch hour. So let's see. So let me check the library hours because then I could tell you about the Sunday. So let me check out Durham. Oh, let me also mention the Durham community fridges. So we were down to one at St. Joseph Episcopal Church, 1902 West Main Street on the Iredell Street side. These are literally community refrigerators where people like you and me, we put in food. They have refrigerators and a cabinet. And you put the food in, you're feeding the hungry, basically. This started during COVID. People trying to figure out how can we help people without seeing them face to face. So the community fridge movement was born. So we had 3 at one time, so we're down to 1 right now. Omi's is going to close theirs soon because their landlord told them to shut it down. And the Scrap Exchange has stepped forward to take over where Part and Parcel. They were running a community fridge, and unfortunately, there were threats of violence. And I know it's rough being on the street. Sometimes that happens. And of course, they had to look out for their employees. So they shut it down. And the Scrap Exchange, they stepped forward. So they're going to have a community fridge at 2050 Chapel Hill Road in the Lakewood Shopping Center. It's not open yet. I'll let you know when it's open. Just letting you know. Now, I was going to say about the libraries. So today's Tuesday, so the Durham County Libraries are open until 8, and Bradtown closes at 6. So let me see. Yeah, so the Sunday hours at the main library, which is downtown, of course, 300 North Roxborough Street, from 1 until 6 on Sundays. That's a good deal. That's really good, especially for the kids who have to do those last minute reports, book reports, and studies and papers and all that sort of thing. So yeah, that's a really good deal for the main library to be open from 1 until 6. That's awesome. And plus, it's just another place to go for families on the weekend, which is great. And of course, people visiting Durham, they need to see the library. They need to see, how can I put this? The main library downtown to me is like the ultimate library. If there are things missing that you think they should have, let me know, because I think it's like perfect. They have like a teen center where they can play the video games. They've got the little kids center with toys and games and learning. And then they have a like a chill out room for kids. Maybe they have autism, maybe they're overstimulated, they're upset or whatever. So they can chill out in this room. And then they have another room for sensory in for sensory involved adults. So if you're an adult person with autism like myself and you feel a little like whoa, you can go in there and chill out too. So anyway, let me continue. So that's nice to know. Big thumbs up to Durham County Library. They know how to do it. Okay, now let's see what else we have. There's so much on this page, I don't even know. I'm just a little overwhelmed right now. So I'm just going to go to the health page, To Your Health. And that has a lot of great information. Like, for example, I have at the top of the page a picture. That's just not a random picture of ambulances. Actually, it is. But if you click on it, that takes you to a page where all of the emergency departments are, the urgent care clinics. And some of these clinics are wild because one of them comes to your house, which I think is pretty wild. They have another one that's open 24/7. And David said, I didn't know you're on the spectrum, buddy. Indeed, I am. And yeah, so thumbs up to people on the spectrum. Indeed. So you might want to keep this in mind just in case somebody gets hurt in your household and you don't know quite what to do. Maybe you don't you don't think it's critical enough to call 911. But if somebody's hurt, you do need to take care of it. So if you go to the urgent care, I went to urgent care once, and it was great. It was really great. I was still covered under, Duke, because some of the urgent care clinics are associated with Duke, some UNC, some are independent. They're all different types. So just keep that in mind. Alrighty. I also have study information, research studies that maybe you want to participate in. My favorite, I shouldn't say favorite, but the one that sounds most intriguing is the music sleep study. So some people are taking care of folks age 60 plus with memory problems. And it's kind of typical for people with Alzheimer's, for example, to not sleep well for whatever reason. So this study allows you to participate by seeing if music helps your loved one sleep better. So these studies are really good. So if you want to participate in any of these, just check it out right there on the To Your Health page. Okay, what I want to do right now is to check for, oh, wait a minute, today's the 14th. Let me scroll back up. Let me scroll back up real quick because NAMI Durham has something going on. Yes. NAMI, that stands for the National Alliance on Mental Illness. So, 2 times a month, and today's one of the days, there's the NAMI Connection Recovery Support Group. It's free, it's online, it's peer led. Someone from NAMI is there to keep the conversation going. And what is discussed in the room stays in the room, as I always say about NAMI. But this is for people who are age 18 plus and living with a mental illness. So you can like check in, so to speak, with your friends, so to speak, talk about your challenges, get some resources, get some, some affirmation, get some, just know that you're not alone in dealing with whatever it is you're dealing with. And again, you can get some help, get some resources, and it's a really great place to sort of meet twice a month and just get your life back on track and keep it on track. All righty. And now I'm going to scroll down to see if there are any blood drives where you can save lives by donating blood. So let's see. The American Red Cross, their next blood drive is tomorrow from 2 until 6 at Rose of Sharon Baptist Church, 4109 Guest Road. Now, let's check with the Blood Connection. They do the same thing. Their next blood drive is tomorrow. Underwriters Laboratories, 12 Laboratory Drive, or Laboratory, if you watch Doctor Who. And that will be from 10 until 3 tomorrow. Now, today is Tuesday, and that means that the Health Equipment Loan Program is open right now until 2. They're located at 4206 North Roxborough Street on the first floor, and it's run by the county. So what they do, they accept donations of self-care items like tub transfer benches for people who are in wheelchairs and they need to get into the tub. Also wheelchairs, walkers, strollers, canes, crutches, things to help you with toileting, bathing, transferring, mobility, that sort of thing. They even have ramps. Okay, so you can borrow any of these items. So if you want to donate them, that's cool. And then they'll, clean it up and fix it up. And then they lend these items out for 3 months at a time. Now, you don't have to give in order to receive. If you happen to just need a wheelchair or a walker, I hope I'm using the right word. Some have wheels and some are more like walkers. So if you need any of those and you don't have the money, you don't have insurance, or for whatever reason, go over there to 4206 North Roxborough and borrow one for 3 months at a time. It's really great. And again, if you maybe someone in your family no longer needs the wheelchair or the uh, whatever shower chair, then yeah, you can go ahead and donate it. That would be super. Oh, wait a minute, I have to sneeze. See, that's the trick. When you have to sneeze, you push down right here and you can stop the sneeze. There. How about that? Oh, Dave is saying, great program. Mobility shouldn't cost an arm and a leg. Were you making a pun? Good pun. I love it. Love it. Thank you, Dave. Love that. I don't even know if you meant that. That was clever. That was real clever. So I'm going to the health events page. Let's see if there's anything on this page I need to tell you about. Today's the 4th. Oh, yeah. Okay. So the Duke Cancer Patient Support Program, they're going to have a breast and GYN cancers support group online. It's virtual from 5:30 until 7. Again, it's run by Duke, so you can click on the link and register for that. And then later on, they're going to have the younger onset support group, again run by Duke, and that's online from 5:30 and from 7 until 8:30. And younger onset, that refers to early onset Alzheimer's. Let's see. And then tomorrow at noon, the Daughters Concerned for Aging Relatives Support Group, again run by Duke. And this one is online tomorrow from noon until 1. So I will not be announcing this tomorrow. And you don't literally have to be a daughter. You can be a daughter, but basically it's for people who are trying to take care of or trying to look after or help people who are getting older in their families or even their next door neighbor. Okay, and now let's go to the Senior Scope page, and we're going to see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life, 406 Rigsby Avenue downtown. Free parking, free membership. They've got a theater, they've got workout room, they've got tech room, they've got a pool table. They have everything but a swimming pool in there. My goodness. So let's see what's today. It doesn't feel like Tuesday, but it didn't make sure. Yeah, it's Tuesday. So this afternoon, oh, with today being Tuesday, they're going to be open till like 7:30. So they're open late on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if you're a 9 to 5er, stop off after work and get a little workout in, and then go home, relax, have a nice dinner, and chill. So this afternoon at the center, both Pinochle and Kings in the Corner, those are card games, and they'll be going until 7. Afternoon bingo at 1, quilt making at 1, Arthritis Foundation exercise program at 2:15, uh, DCSL band practice at 2. That's fun. Women's pool, yes, the ladies, we can play billiards, and that's from 4 until 7:15. The fitness center and the tech lab, they're open now, but they're also open for drop-ins from 5 until 7:15. Did I mention free membership? Let's see. Evening line dancing with Lafayette at 6:15. Evening tech support with Chuck at 6:30. Bring your tech. Chuck will help you learn how to use it. And then tomorrow morning, French 1 class at 9. Total body workout at 10. The quick drawing class at 10 o'clock starts tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the first day for quick drawing. I guess that's drawing rapidly, I guess. Okay. Ping pong at 10. Hispanic Heritage Group, that's Actividades en Español, from 10 until 2. And then Chair Flow and Flex at 1. Now let's check for the special events. Let me scroll down. Today's the 14th. Let's see. Nothing special today, but tomorrow, if you need to have something notarized, stop off at the center because, first call. They say call. So the number is 919-688-8247. And then you ask for extension or punch, extension 103. And then you can get free notary services. So if you need something to be notarized, stop off at the center and get that taken care of. And then somebody from the RSVP, the Retired and Senior Volunteer Program, will be there. They'd like to drop in once a month at the Senior Center and tell folks about volunteer opportunities. A lot of us have extra time. Sharon Mullen is here saying, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Sharon. How are you? Hope you're having a beautiful day. I certainly am. If you ever want to join on camera, all you have to do is to click on the link right there on the Facebook Durham Skywriter page. All righty. Now, they like to tell us about opportunities. A lot of us have extra time or extra time, knowledge, skills, whatever. We want to volunteer and help others. So, Tanis Mason, or it might be Tanise Mason. Anyway, she'll be there tomorrow at noon to talk about volunteer opportunities at Swim for Charlie. And I don't know of this nonprofit. I'll have to look it up. But it's called Swim for Charlie. So that's going to be tomorrow. Also tomorrow, the Durham County Veteran Services. This is where military veterans, they offer this at least 2 or 3 times a month. So suppose you're a military veteran. Sometimes because of time passes, sometimes depression hits, and you forget, or you didn't even know, or didn't bother to see what benefits that are available to you, so you can find out. This might be something that you can really use right now. So call and register at extension 103. So tomorrow from 1 until 3, you can find out what benefits are due to you or someone in your family who's a military veteran. The AARP meeting is tomorrow from 2 until 3 in the theater. I'll remind you about that during tomorrow's show. All righty. Let me mention if you live in northern Durham County, the Little River Senior Center that exists. It's open weekdays, just like the Durham Center for Senior Life, and they're open 8:30 ish until 2 ish at 8305 North Roxborough Road in Bahama. I mean, you're welcome to go to either one, but if you happen to live like far north and you're like, well, I don't feel like going all the way downtown today. Let me just go to the Little River Senior Center. You can do that. They have free lunch at 11:30. They have activities. They have coffee talk, walking club, free play gym, and may I mention that they have an entire gymnasium because this used to be a school. So bring your basketball and yeah, shoot some hoops. Stay active. They have group exercise, Bible study, guitar lessons, cards, bingo size, bass guitar lessons, crocheting. They've got all kinds of stuff going on. So you might want to check that out. And free membership there too. And they've got plenty of parking. Plenty. And now we're going to go to the last page that we will be visiting, which is the Let's Go page. That is a calendar of events page. I can fix my little collar here. There we go. There we go. There. Okay. The Let's Go page. Scrolling down to 14. Now, I'm going to mention this with the caveat. Well, I'm pretty sure the grocery giveaway will be going on. Let me just mention New Visions of Africa restaurant on Tuesdays at 12:30. They give away groceries, and they usually have a nice haul. So you might want to take your rollaway cart. Um, oh, thank you, Sharon. Oh, see, love this. People helping others. Swim for Charlie is a nonprofit that teaches kids life-saving water skills. Thank you. You know what? I need to add that to the Skywriter. Let me write that down. Let me add Swim for Charlie. Thank you, Sharon. That's wonderful because every kid should really learn how to swim. It's so important. It's so heartbreaking when you hear about families going to the ocean and whatnot, or yeah, and bad things happen. Kids should learn how to swim. It's so important, so important. My brother was like a natural swimmer. He was so good. Um, I was a reluctant swimmer, but I did learn. It's so important to learn what to do when you're in the water. Lovely indeed. Yes. Thank you, Sharon. I appreciate that. See how we help each other? I love it. Now, what I was hesitating to mention, I didn't tell you where this is. 1306 Fayetteville Street. New Visions of Africa restaurant is right next door to W.D. Hill Recreation Center. And you can actually park in W.D. Hill's parking lot. They don't mind at all. I think the lower lot is closed for now. There's a lot of construction going on in that area. But you want to park in the upper lot anywhere. You don't want to go downstairs while carrying a box of or bags of groceries. So what I'm hesitating is that usually on weekdays, New Visions, they give away single meals to people from 3 until 6. But I've been noticing lately that they haven't been open in the afternoon on weekdays. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. Kasib is really getting up there. I think he's 80 plus. So I think maybe people need to step in and help more. He does have a great crew. Don't get me wrong, but he is the boss. And maybe Kasib needs more help. I might have to ask him about that. But so I'm just going to say, usually on weekdays when they're able to, they give away meals from 3 until 6. I'll put it that way. Now, the Durham NAACP, they're going to host a political forum. We vote again on November 4th. So the mayoral candidates running for office on November 4th, you get to meet them at 5:30 this evening at the Zafa Temple, 2312 South Alston Avenue. That's, you go behind the Burger King, South Alston Avenue. All right, so it's going to be at 5:30. The Glass Jog Run Club, they'll be meeting in the ballpark, the Parkwood Ballpark, right before 6, 5200 Revere Road. And then you can join either the 2 mile walk or the 5K jog and run. It's not competitive. It's just, you're just hanging out basically and staying, keep moving. So it ends up though at the Glass Jug Beer Lab at 5410 Highway 55. Strollers and dogs are welcome. Obviously, your dog has to be well behaved. And then you walk and run at your own pace. And here's another event. Now, these are regular Durhamites, regular citizens. J.J. Johnson and Ashley Robbins are two regular folks. I'm pointing this out because this is political. So they're co hosting something called Don't Let Them Sell Durham Out. So this is going to be outside Motorco, which is at 723 Rigsby Avenue downtown at 6:30. So here's what's happening. So I got this off of Facebook. So apparently, Johnson and Robbins are pointing out that pro-development candidates running for office, they're speaking at this forum, candidates forum, inside Motorco. And so what they want people who are, they want to, whoa, things are falling. I just heard something fall. But anyway, so they want to inform the people who are entering Motorco, not harass them, but like inform them about gentrification and having too much pro development as opposed to looking out for the current residents and the people, so to speak. So they want people to show up with signs and with, I guess, compact statements so that they can inform and not harass people entering Motorco. So they want people to meet them outside Motorco at 6:30. And I think if people are not like polite and whatnot, um, I think that can be a problem. And I think Motorco can probably try to shoo them off their property. So I think if you do go there and you are anti-gentrification, etc., that you probably want to have good, pithy comments and maybe signs with good information on them if you're going to participate in this. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but just letting you know what's happening. So that's going to be at 6:30. And if you want to go inside Motorco, of course, and meet the candidates, obviously, you can definitely do that. But if you want to join they're not even calling it a protest; they're calling it a counter conversation. So I think they want to let us know they're not going to be, trying to cause trouble. So that's what's happening. All righty. The Black and Brown Ballet class is going to be held at the Hayti Heritage Center on the corner of Fayetteville and Lakewood from 6:30 until 8. There's a class fee of 10, and this is for people who are age 12 plus who want to improve their ballet technique. That should be fun. The pony ride starts at Major the Bull in CCB Plaza at 6:30 or right before 6:30. So you start at CCB Plaza, then you ride from 5 to 8 miles on your bicycle, on your bike. And I wonder if electric bikes or e-bikes are included. But anyway, there might be cheating, but you are welcome to join the group and for ride from 5 to 8 miles. So it starts at it starts at CCB Plaza and it ends at Pony Source Brewing at 219 Hood Street. So you're riding from around 6:30 until around 8:15, which means it'll be dark. And I think by law you have to have a light on your bike. Aldersgate United Methodist Church at 1320 Umstead Road. They're going to host their weekly community pickleball. I finally got to see pickleball at Walltown, and that's it's faster than I thought. But yeah, it looks like a really fun game. It's from 6:30 until 8:30. It's free, and it says minors are welcome as long as they're accompanied by a parent or legal guardian. I guess they don't want a bunch of young folks showing up because I guess they just want things to stay under control. I guess I didn't even know kids played pickleball. But anyway, there you go. The Tuesday Blues Jam, 7 until 10 at the Blue Note Grill downtown at 709 Washington Street. Now, if you play guitar or bass, you don't have to lug your amp. You can use one of their amps. It's free. You sign up when you get there. It's free to attend, even if you're not a musician. You're hanging out. You're hopefully ordering some food because it is a restaurant, and then having fun. You can dance and just enjoy the blues tonight from 7 until 10. Now, tomorrow, the Durham County Sheriff's Office's Animal Services Division, they're going to host rabies vaccination clinics. So you call, you make your appointment between 9:30 and 11, or between 2 and 3:30. Take your pet plus $10 exact change, and you get your pet vaccinated against rabies. Very important. Also, tomorrow morning, Bell Yeager Free Will Baptist Church at 128 East Cornwallis Road. They feed folks who are hungry. Basically, they're not giving away meals, but they're giving away groceries. So if you're struggling, trying to keep that household together, and you just don't have enough food for everyone, stop by Bell Yeager tomorrow. They start lining up early, and they will be giving away groceries while supplies last from 10 until noon at 128 East Cornwallis Road. Now, also tomorrow, Catholic Charities, they run the Durham Community Food Pantry, 2020 Chapel Hill Road in the Lakewood Shopping Center. So, again, if you're in need, stop by. You can stop by once a month, talk to a social worker, let them know if you can't have dairy or pork. They'll make substitutions. They have people there who speak Spanish and French. And they also give away diapers. So if you have little ones, they have different sizes of diapers, pull-ups, newborn up to toddlers, and then the big ones for adults. So if you're caring for an Alzheimer's patient or whatever, or someone who's incontinent, you can take care of that. With the help of Catholic Charities, they get donations of diapers from I think it's called the Diaper Bank, I think they call it. Once a month, they get a huge delivery, and then they give the diapers away, which is super nice. And is that it? That's a lot. That is a lot. So now what I'm going to do, put my iPad down, grab my phone. Oh, wait, let me get my intro lined up. Wait a minute. Let's do the weather. But you can't do the weather without having an intro. And here it is. Gotta have the intro. Okay. It is so beautiful out right now. The sun is out. It's supposed to be cloudy, but it's not. It's 69 degrees, going up to 72, which in my eyes is perfection. And it looks like the sun is scheduled to make an appearance around 1, but I guess it's a little anxious. And so it's out now, which is wonderful. So it's going to be partly sunny all the way through sunset, which is 6:40. I remember when the sun was out until 9, but anyway, I digress. So sunset is at 6:40. Anyway, I love summer. I'm not going to cry. I'm not crying, you're crying. Okay, so it's going up to 72. And then tomorrow, 74 and sunny. Love it. 74 tomorrow. Thursday, it plunges down to 67, but still, that's not bad. So the warmest is next Thursday, 79. Okay. Well, it's not rush. It's not rush. But yeah, so for today, it's going to be 72, and tomorrow, 74. And plenty of sun tomorrow. That's wonderful. And it looks like we're not going to get rain until Sunday. So we're not being affected by that. What was that called? A nor'easter or something? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Dave is saying that is a lot. You make aging not sound so bad. So many fun activities. I might need to retire in Durham. You know what? Durham is a fun place for older folks. It really is. It's like the weather's perfect. We get snow every now and then. It's not that. Oh, you're in Texas. You don't even know about snow. I'm sorry, but we have lots of things. We have a public golf course for people who are fancy. We have lots of we have like parks. We've got a couple of state parks. We've got museums, and as far as so Durham has a lot, but then we're right next door to Raleigh, the state capital, and they've got more museums than we do. We have the DPAC, which is a big performance theater where the Broadway plays and the huge acts come. And then the Carolina Theater has, I'm not going to say the smaller acts because the one of my favorite progressive rock groups, yes, they're going to be in town on Friday. And then, so I wouldn't call them a smaller act, but so we can accommodate. So anyway, we've got baseball. Raleigh next door has hockey, NHL hockey. We have minor league baseball, AAA, and what else do we have? We just got so and lots of Black history, super inclusive. The Muslim community feels safe. Our Jewish community feels safe. Um, now things are getting better with Hispanic. When I first moved here, the Hispanic folks were being preyed upon by criminals, but now that um, they're really catching on. With they have their own banking and whatnot. So they're no longer known as people who hide money under their mattresses, which is very old school. So things are really looking up for Hispanic slash Latino population. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, Durham is a very hip place. It's very hip. And Sharon loves the intro. Oh, my weather intro. Thank you. Dave is laughing. Yes, indeed. I'm just having so much fun. But I try to keep this show. I was going to try to keep it to a half hour, but it's really hard. There's a lot of information, and I love hanging out with you guys. But I do want to encourage anyone who wants to share information or just hang out that I do Bull City Hangout weekdays at noon, Saturdays at 10 a.m. And I do have a link, even though the show is on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitch all at the same time. The link to join me on camera is only on Facebook because it keeps everybody safe. Facebook is, how can I put this? Facebook is safer in terms that you're using your own name. You're not really anonymous or whatever, so it keeps everybody safe. I did make the mistake of putting the link on this everywhere, and somebody from YouTube came, and they were inappropriately naked, which was I had to act quickly to fix that. Thankfully, my editing skills are up to par, so I was able to what's the word what's that word? I was able to do some editing and save the show for future viewing. So, and I was able to switch. When I noticed that the person was naked, I was able to kick them out very very quickly. Oh my, indeed, Dave, that was really embarrassing. I acted so quickly that Facebook didn't even notice. Because sometimes when inappropriate things happen, you get kicked off. Naturally, of course, they want to they want to protect themselves, and so I acted so quickly they didn't even notice. I don't even think anybody noticed. I was just like, there you go. And with that, I think that is it for today's show. Let me check again. I will be live. Oh, I won't be live tomorrow because I'm going to a lunchtime event tomorrow. So I will pre-record tomorrow's show. And then Thursday, I'll be doing the show live because Scopy is going to be on Thursday to promote his special presentation, which is going to be on third Friday, which is going to be this Friday. Looking forward to that. So tomorrow, pre-recorded, Um, Actually, I have not mastered pre-recording, so I'll probably end up doing the show live, but early. I used to know when I was using a different. I'm using a program called EVMux, and I knew how to pre-record under the program that I used to use, and I haven't quite gotten it under control with EVMux. So I'll probably be on. So I have to be there at noon. I'll probably do the show live maybe at 10 tomorrow. We'll see around 10 ish. So I'll still be live, but early. And that is it for today's show. And Cher saying, so sorry you had to experience that. Well, it wasn't for long. I tell you what. And then David say, nice, oh, nice cast. Have a wonderful afternoon. Looking forward to Scopy Thursday. Me too. Cannot wait. I don't know if Scopy's going to give us a sampling of his talent, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe with enough, maybe if enough of us like give him like applause and encouragement. Maybe he can give us a preview. So let's see what happens with that. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, that is it for today's show. I hope you get out and do some walking, enjoy this wonderful weather. And then I will be doing the show, like I said, early tomorrow and then live on Thursday at noon. And with that, ciao for now. And Sharon, thank you for looking up. What was it called? Swim for Charlie. Let me look that up again. Wait, what was that? Swim. What was that? Oh, and I didn't even know that Sharon, you gave the website for Motor Code. Thank you. Yeah, Swim for Charlie. Thank you. Yeah, you come on and be a regular viewer. I really, yeah, I love the back and forth. I love that. I love that. So anyway, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow early. Ciao for now.